Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Alan Burgos from the #wokwithLan channel. Welcome to our screencast. Today's video or today's screencast, we will be discussing about Microsoft Excel, the introduction. Okay, so Microsoft Excel is like a story. It's like your story. We can begin from the very scratch, and then from all these years, throughout the years, you are developing your story. The same thing with this. Okay, so first of all, this is a version of 365 or Microsoft Excel 365. If you have the Excel 2019, 2016, 2013, that would be fine. But for the sake of this discussion or demonstration, we will be using Windows Excel 365. The difference with this, with the versions that I've mentioned, we have the cloud-based, meaning to say, okay, if there is an update, from Microsoft, it will just update it. Okay, you don't need to worry about it. Microsoft will worry about that. Now, one thing also here is about the autosave. Okay. Now, if you are signed in, if you are signed in, you could be able to click on this for the auto update. Because in the past, for the previous versions, you could be able to auto update it on your hard drive. But this time around, it will auto update, or it will save it not on the not on your hard drive, but on the cloud storage of Microsoft, or your own cloud storage on the Microsoft server. Okay, so without much further ado, let us begin this screencast. Okay, so we have here, if we say workbook, this is the entire workbook. We are working on this file. So if you notice, we have this book 1. Okay, sorry, let me just, this is, we have this book 1, Excel. So, okay, and then when we say worksheet naman, okay, we are working with individual worksheets, Okay, for example, here, sheet 1, and if we click on the plus sign, we have sheet 2, okay, and so on and so forth, We could be able to change that name if you want to, okay? So for example, here, revenue, revenue, or this one, we could have exit, Okay? Now, we are working on the addresses, or the location of this one. So, if you notice here, we have a column, A column, B column, C column, and so on and so forth. Okay, now, on this one naman, we are talking about rows here, Row 1, row 2, row 3. But when we are talking about cells, or cell A, this is the exact location of that particular intersection, So for example, A1, okay, so that is the cell address, A1, okay? So that is very important. Now, okay, if you notice here earlier, kanina wala pa yan, di ba? Wala pa yan. Now, you could be able to do that if you want to, Okay, as long as you are, what do you call that? You can be able to auto-save that on your hard drive, on the cloud storage device of Pasig, Okay, wait lang Okay, there are. Okay, now, okay, so, okay, you could be able to share that also, if you are if you are if you are having a cloud storage device. Okay. Now, you have we are talking about we have the tabs, no? Okay. Tabs: home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, and help, no? So these are tabs, no? Now, under the tab, we have this, we call this um, entire area here as a ribbon. Okay, as a ribbon. Okay, now, and then each ribbon, we have these groups, no? So clipboard group, font group, alignment group, number group, styles, cells, editing, analysis, sensitivity, etc. Okay? Now, in each group, we have command buttons there, no? So for example, we have this top align command button, okay, middle align command button, etc. No? So, okay, and then so on and so forth. We have insert tab, page out layout, formulas, data, review, view, etc. No? So for this particular, for today's demonstration, we will be using home tab, okay, insert tab, okay, formulas, and yeah, those three areas, okay, those three tabs. Okay, now, in in Microsoft Excel, there are three things that we could be able to enter, no? One is text, okay? Number two is a number, no? Numbers. And the third one is formulas, okay? Now, for this particular demonstration, we will be using all these things, no? Okay, now, assuming, oh, ito we are starting from scratch. Okay, so for example, we have barangay. Let me type it here on A1. By the way, sorry, before I forgot, no? When if you would like to, okay, to see the end of this row, how can you do that, no? So by pressing the control home, no? Yeah, control home. That is the end of the row, no? What if we would like to see the end of the column, no? Okay? So for example, I'm sorry, that is the end of the column. What if we would like to see the end of the row, no? By pressing the control and then down arrow key. All right? So that is the end of the end. Okay. So by pressing control home, okay, we will be going back to the previews. We will be going back to the home, no, home location. Okay. Now you could also navigate by pressing by going to the location box and then type it there. For example, you would like to N89, for example. Okay, N89. All right. Okay, so we could also assign a name there. Okay, but later on we will do that also. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so let's start from going back to A1. Okay, so for example, barangay, barangay, all right, Pasig barangays na lang. Pasig City barangays, oh sorry. Pasig City Barangay Affairs, no? Assuming there is a Barangay Affairs office. I think so, di ba? Affairs office. Okay. Revenue 2020, no? Yeah, or 2021. Okay? There you are. Okay, now okay, so maybe we go to C4, no? C4, I would like to the short form of short form of months, no? Until, okay. And then March. There are. And then I would like to also going to view Zoom, because every time I screencast, I have this as 200% so that you could be able to see also. Okay. Now, January, February, March. Okay. Now, I would like to type there barangays, no? Since we have here barangays, no? And then for example, uno, for the sake of this tres, cuatro. And there are, no? Okay, since I would like to have a parenthesis here, millions of pesos. Millions, in millions, huh? In millions, in millions, PHP, for example, no? So, in millions, Philippine peso, all right? Now, so for example, this is a wild guess, no? So, for example, you have in an annum, no? 6.33 in February, 6.89, 6.35, then press enter. So if you notice, okay, 6.5, 6.45, 6.89, and then enter. For tres, 5.9, 8.9, 4.1, 4.3, for example. All right. Okay, for cuatro, 6.8, 6.3, sorry, 6.9, 6.5. Yeah, there are, right? Now, I would like to type it here, total. Total, colon, of course. There are, right? Now, okay. So, for example, total, okay. This time around, we will be typing, or we will be having some formulas, no? We would like to add, no, these numbers, the income, no, the revenues of these 4 barangays, no? So in Microsoft Excel, okay, when we say formula, it will always start with equal sign. Okay, all right, equal sign. All right, there are equal sign. It means to say we are informing Microsoft Excel that we would like to enter a formula, not text, not numbers, but a formula. Okay. Now, if for example, there are many ways on how to add these numbers. Okay. There are many ways on how to add these numbers. So, for example, equal sign, no, equal sign. We could type 6.33. Sorry, 6.33 plus, okay, 6.5 plus, okay, 5.9 plus, and 6.8 plus, 6.8, no? And then press enter, no? So if you will be adding these numbers, indeed that is 25.53. Indeed, that is 25.53. Okay, but take a notice on this. For example, we committed a mistake, no? It's not 6.5, but it's 5.6. Okay? Now, when I press enter, try to observe if the numbers at C11 would change. Okay? We press enter. It would not change, ladies and gentlemen, because what we use there are constant numbers. It would not change. Okay? It would not change. So, therefore, we will try to figure it out. Okay, what we will do is to try to use that address, no? Those cells. Okay, so for example, equal sign, we type C6, okay? C6. Okay? C6, right? Plus D6 plus I'm sorry. C7, sorry. C7 plus yeah, C8 plus C9. Okay? All right, and then we press enter. That is 24.63 because we changed the number earlier, di ba? Okay, now if that is the case, 24.63. No, but if you notice of what I did earlier, just earlier, okay, I type those cell address, no? Cell address. Okay? So, ano naman eh, may mabilis. There is another way on how to do that, no? There are many ways on how to do it, no? Okay, now what I will do is to have a function. Okay? Function. So, pag function guys, ano na yun, no? Defined, nandiyan na, no? Embedded na yan sa Microsoft Excel. So, what we will do right now is to have some, okay? Some function, all right? And then, okay, we type C6, no? C6 colon, and then C9. Okay? Much better, no? So it would save your time, no? Okay? All right, now, but there is another way again, no? There is another way again. So type okay, so you would like to type sum, okay? Sum, and then we just click and drag, no? Or click that one and highlight the C6 up to C9 and then press enter. Okay, so that's 24.63. Okay, now if you would like to save your time, no? Okay, what you can do is to have click the formulas, no? Formulas tab, and then by selecting C11, okay, just stay there on C11 and then click on auto sum. Okay, if you notice, okay, it would type the sum function and plus the C6 to C10. So it means to say that Microsoft Excel is selecting this cell address, no, for you, no? Siya nang pumipili, and then you press enter, you have the same result of that. Okay, all right, that's it for today. Thank you very much for the screencast. Thank you very much for attending this screencast. I hope you learned a lot, no, on this screencast. And then if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe it to my channel also. #wokwithLan, like this one, and then share it to your friends. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, guys.